Ancient Egypt culture was far ahead of the thinking of many parts of the rest of the world. One area they excelled in was science and mathematics.
However, they believed that the science only worked because the gods allowed it. A good example of this was the relationship between medication and the goddess Sekhmet.
Sekhmet was the goddess of pestilence, disease and toothache. This meant that if an Egyptian wished to cure toothache, they would give an offering to Sekhmet before seeking the advice of a doctor. This led to Sekhmet having one of the largest numbers of statues in Egypt.
Another example of this was in the area of mathematics. The god of mathematics was Thoth.
Thoth was perhaps one of the most intelligent gods of the Egyptian religion. He is often said to have created the Egyptian written language, astronomy and geometry. He was also present at the weighing of the heart ceremony, which was part of the process of entering the afterlife.
Each of the gods that we have talked about seem to be represented by animals. Why is this?
Many of the Egyptian gods were shown either with animal heads or on occasion entirely as animals. These included hawks, cows, cats, dogs and many more. Egyptian gods could also be more than one animal. This was because by showing a god with, for instance, a cat's head, meant that they were displaying the attributes of that animal.
So do they worship animals?
No, this is a common misconception that Egyptians worship animals because of them being shown with the animal heads. Animals were believed, especially in the later periods of Egyptian history, to be the messengers to the gods from who they could get help.
Is it true they mummified animals?
Yes, it is. I have a replica of a mummified cat here. His name's Alex the cat. There he is. Mummification of animals became very popular in the later period of Egyptian history. If animals were going to act as messengers to the gods in the afterlife, then they needed to pass into the afterlife, and of course, nothing entered the afterlife unless it was mummified. Cats were often bred especially for this purpose.
Our thanks to Emma and the Egypt Centre. Can you imagine starting your science and math lessons by giving gifts to the gods?
What presents would you give?
On that thought, back to the studio.